Overseer, can you hear me?
No, it's too dark.
I don't, I don't think... Uh, whatever. I kept you waiting, huh?
No.
Oh. Well, huh. Alright, listen here, don't pay any attention to that. Anyhow, just pretend like you didn't see that. Anyway, it's been a while. Last I saw all of you, it was October 29th, I believe. Sure, I had a few live streams here and there, but I missed this, creating videos with actual effort. Anyhow, what better day to get back in the game than on Friday the 13th? Come to think of it, the stars practically aligned for me to upload today. And given that it is the holiday season, what better thing to talk about than the biggest urban legend of the holiday season? No, not Santa, but his much edgier, creepier, and downright more frightening twin brother, Krampus. This tale of old has been around for centuries, and though arguably not as popular as his jolly counterpart, Krampus is still well known by many, much more after the release of the movie back in 2015. While the movie was fairly well made, I don't think it really captured the horrific nature of this haunting creature. So, without further ado, let's talk about Krampus, or as he's otherwise colloquially known as, the Christmas Devil. I'm sure we all know who Santa Claus is. He's the big, jolly soul who has a heart of gold and delivers presents to all the good boys and girls around the world come Christmas night. With Christmas, as commercialized as it is, I'm certain that everyone has heard of good old Saint Nick. However, the same can't arguably be said about his horrific counterpart, Krampus. Like stated earlier, Krampus has grown much in popularity, but still nowhere near as popular as Nick and his big red suit. That being the case, if you don't know about the so-called Christmas Devil, Krampus, who has beast-like, even demonic features, is adorned with bloodshot eyes, giant horns that curl upward, massive claws, and goat legs, all wrapped in a coat of black fur, or at the very least, he is in some depictions. While his depiction may vary depending on who you ask, a few things tend to stay the same: his demonic, goat-like appearance. According to legend, all throughout the Christmas season, Krampus rides alongside Saint Nick, visiting the homes of children. And while Santa is taking note of who's been naughty or nice, and placing candy and goodies under the Christmas trees and the shoes of good children, Krampus is up to his own misadventures, let's call them. While Santa specializes in giving gifts to those who are nice, Krampus' specialty is punishing those who have been nothing short of naughty. Krampus takes great pleasure in punishing children who have misbehaved greatly throughout the year. According to legend, naughty children are beaten with birch branches. Unfortunately, if you encounter Krampus, that would likely be the preferred punishment, as opposed to the alternative, being tortured or even eaten. If the Christmas Devil finds that you have been misbehaving, then you're in for a bad time. He will grab you by your legs, his piercing claws sinking themselves into your skin, and drag you to hell. It's there that you will be consumed by the monstrous beast, never to be heard from again. Interestingly enough, despite being called the Christmas Devil, Krampus' origins have next to nothing to do with Christmas. Like briefly mentioned earlier, he originates from Germany. The name itself, Krampus, originates from the word Krampen, which means claw. Although I could only find a few articles claiming this to be a fact, I also don't speak German, and when I put it through Google Translate, it only gave me staple or cramps in Dutch. So, yeah, just covering my bases. Anyhow, carry on. Krampus, as the legend goes, is the son of the Norse goddess of the underworld, Hel, the ruler of Niflheim. And for reference, Niflheim contains the worst of the worst. It houses demons, dark spirits, the ghosts of killers, and wrongdoers. In other words, it's hell. After some time, Krampus slithered his way into Christmas tradition, and Krampus soon became an idol, Or a new caricature for Christmas, I suppose, would be more appropriate. Despite his grim tale and appearance, the Christmas devil has long been celebrated. In fact, centuries ago, and spanning to today, Krampus was celebrated with a tradition known as Krampuslauf, also known as a Krampus Run. It's basically a parade of sorts. Today, this tradition extends to areas around the globe, with men and women dressing up as Krampus, scaring children and adults alike. Funny enough, Krampus and the Krampuslauf tradition by extension have also been condemned by the Catholic Church in the 12th century. During that time, the church deemed Krampus too repulsive, I suppose, and his uncanny resemblance to the devil led to the church attempting to ban Krampus celebrations. Similar bans would actually follow in the coming centuries as well. In 1934, Austria's Christian Social Party also attempted to ban the Christmas figure. Luckily, nothing came to fruition, and Krampus remains a popular holiday figure, even more so today. However, concerns regarding Krampus still continue today, mostly from out-of-touch individuals, I would say. Essentially, a few think that Krampus celebrations should be a bit toned down as they may scare onlooking children, even though that's the whole point. Regardless, Krampus still remains a pop culture icon, even now. Ever since his movie was released back in 2015, which I personally really enjoy and consider to be a fun watch, Krampus has grown in popularity. In fact, I'd argue that because of this film, more people, at least in the mainstream, are now fond of the Christmas devil. Krampus can be found in a few comic books, and has several books and YouTube videos under his name. That said, it's time to answer that oh so fascinating question: is the legend real? Honestly, I don't think so. The legend is really nothing more than a holiday tale to throw around, and truthfully, its presence in reality is only a work of fiction. However, some people still claim to have actually seen the Christmas devil, and others have shared their stories online. But those stories are certainly nothing more than harmless fabrications. But just in case, be safe out there this holiday season, and be kind to your fellow man. You don't want to end up on Santa's naughty list, and you definitely don't want to end up on Krampus's. Hey, if you made it this far, I'm honored. I just really want to say thank you to everyone who's still around. Thank you to everyone who has stayed subscribed, and anyone who has subscribed to me while I was out of commission. Thankfully, I'm back. I was able to salvage some money from, FAFSA. It actually came through for once. And I was able to score a new laptop for a fairly cheap price. It's not as great as my old one, but it gets the job done. I would also like to personally thank everyone who donated to my GoFundMe too, by the way. Even though I returned your money, and I do hope that you got it back, it means a lot that you would go out of your way to support me. Anyhow, that's really all I have left to say. I may or may not have a few more videos planned for December. I definitely have one planned for the new year, and a couple more I really want to do. I just got a new book that is all about rituals and stuff, so that one should be fun to read, narrate. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Maybe perform the actual rituals. Anyhow, for now, I'm trying to make things back to do, or I'm trying to get back into the groove of things, maybe do 2 videos a week. At least not, maybe I'll come back to that come this new year. That will be my, New Year resolution, make 2 videos a week. I've been doing pretty well so far until my laptop decided to blow up. But yeah, thanks again everyone for being here. Anyhow, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.